What's up guys, this is Mr. Rundle Plays, and today we're going to be doing my 2020-21 Premier League predictions. So I'm filming this just about as the first game's kicking off. I'm not looking at the results, so I don't know. And before we get into the table, if you like this video, please consider subscribing. It's a bit different than what I normally do, but I hope you enjoy it all the same. We're first going to start off with who's going to get relegated. And I have Aston Villa, Fulham, and West Brom. So the reason I have West Brom is they're pretty weak, pretty decent by championship standards, but they're not up to the scratch in the Premiership, I think. So they're gonna sort of flounder and finish rock bottom. Fulham, I feel they're decent, but once again they haven't gelled their squad together like they failed to do a couple seasons ago. So they'll also go down. And Aston Villa, they really haven't strengthened, and they really struggled last season. They only got, they only stayed by like a skin of their teeth, and from like if Sheffield had got that goal, which Hawkeye didn't give, it would have been a relegation for them. So that's basically the reasoning. Yeah, Villa haven't strengthened at all, and Dean Smith isn't that good. Next I have West Ham just surviving, like maybe a point or two in it, and that's they have a decent squad, but the club's sort of in turmoil right now. Players don't really want to play for the club, so I don't see them doing amazing. Next I have Crystal Palace once again, very average I feel, and from here on up for the next like, I don't know, 5 places, you could probably interchange any of them and I would be fine with it. So Palace, once again, mid-table, lower mid-table actually. Not really in a relegation trap, but not really pushing anywhere either. Right above them I have Brighton. Once again, they have a decent squad. You could interchange them with Palace easily. That's in 15th place. They're decent. Next we have Leeds United. Coming out from the championship, they look fairly strong compared to other teams in the championship, and that'll put them decent in the Premiership, but not amazing. They're not going to be pushing top 10. They're not going to be pushing the top 7. That's just not going to happen. But they're going to survive, I think. Next, I have Newcastle. They've strengthened with Callum Wilson. They still have Allan Saint-Maximin. They're going to be decent. Once again, mid-table, interchangeable, bottom, the like 4 below it. Next I have Burnley. They have a strong defensive core, really good coach, well-drilled side, but there's not much individual quality, which is why they always end up roughly mid-table, and I have them once again in 12th. In 11th, I have Southampton. Is that the same? I believe that's the same place they finished last season. I might have been lower. Where they went on that terrific run of form, Danny Ings nearly getting the Golden Boot. That was impressive to say the least. And I think they'll do decent, not up to that standard, but good enough to scrape a dead mid-table finish at 11th. 10th, I have Sheffield United, which is similar to where they finished last season. And they're good. Similar to Burnley, strong defensive core, a little bit more individual talent, and a better coach in my opinion. They have lost Dean Henderson, which is why they won't sort of push for top 7 like they did last season. But I see them comfortably surviving and finishing also around dead mid-table. Okay, so from that sort of group, from Palace to Sheffield, that's sort of one group, and then I have about 10 points above Sheffield, I have Everton. Everton, they've strengthened a lot. Ancelotti's had a full summer to get his tactics and grit into the side. So I think they're going to do better than last season. Last season was kind of a stinker for them. They're going to do better, still middling. They bought James Rodriguez. I don't know how he fits in there. And he's not, I hate to say it, but he's not amazing. He's very okay. Yeah, they'll finish 8th. Right above them, or sorry, they'll finish 9th. Right above them in 8th, I have Leicester, who are gonna finish very close to Everton. They're gonna be somewhat probably dead on points, and they've only lost Ben Chilwell, which I don't think is a massive loss, and they still have Vardy, they still have Maddison, who's coming back from injury, I think they're gonna have to sort of turn to get their form on. They might struggle in the first couple of results because they've been sort of out of practice, and they had a pretty bad post-corona period. But I think they'll do better and then finish just outside the Europa League places. In 7th, I have Tottenham. Once again, they haven't really strengthened in any place, but they've done. They did okay in the post-corona period, but I don't see them outperforming any side in the region. And Jose Mourinho, he's not the most inspiring figure. In 6th, I've been to an upset. I have Wolves. So Nuno Espirito Santo is still one of the best, if not the best, coach in the league. They were very well, sort of drilled teams, much like Sheffield and Burnley, but a lot more attacking talent. Adama Traore, Ruben Neves, those sort of players. They're very, very good in that department. They did lose Matt Doherty, to Tottenham, but I don't think that'll be that big of a loss for them. In 5th, I have Arsenal. Mikel Arteta's side has been doing pretty well. They won 2 trophies in the post-corona period, and they're flying at the moment. Arsenal are. Aubameyang is banging the goals. He's my shot for Golden Boot, which makes sense, I think. And yeah, they're gonna finish a comfortable 5th. Wolves are gonna be close behind, but not really challenging. Tottenham, Leicester, Everton are gonna be a few points behind that, but still close enough to where you could say it's really contested. 5th and 9th, I have another block. So I'm at 10 points above Arsenal, so maybe around the 70-point mark. I have Manchester United. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has done very well since the post-corona period. Bruno Fernandes sort of transformed that side, and they've been doing wonders. They've been playing great. Sure, they got knocked out of the Europa League, but whatever. I think they'll finish top 4 comfortably, but not really pushing for the title. Right above them, I have Chelsea, a few points above them. The main reason I'm not putting Chelsea higher, some people are putting them above Liverpool. The main reason I don't have Chelsea higher is because there's a lot of players that need to be gelled into the 11, and I see that as hard to do. Right above them, probably about 10, 15 points higher, I have Liverpool around the 90-point mark. They're going to be very similar to last season, but I think they lost a bit of that form. From January on, they've been okay, but not their heights before, so I don't see them replicating that form and winning the title. And of course, that means I have Manchester City at the top. They'll finish probably with around 95 to 98 points, so probably around it's kind of crazy to say that's an average season for them, but it kind of is. So they'll win the title, not comfortably, but by maybe on the second to last match day they'll have it secured, and it'll be a somewhat comfortable win for them. Anyway, that is my Premier League prediction. I'm going to do a few other stats. First of all, top scorer, as I said, Aubameyang. Aguero could be a shout if City win the title, but I'm going to go Aubameyang. For the Golden Ball, most assists, Kevin De Bruyne. That's sort of a no-brainer. Clean sheets, I'm going to go for... It's a toss-up. I want to back Ederson. It's between Ederson, Alisson, and who else? And De Gea, I guess. If United are doing that well, they're probably going to get quite a few clean sheets. But I'd say Ederson just beats Alisson on that. And that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you did like this video, make sure to like it and subscribe down below. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.